guys, my name is Alaska from the Ritzy Rouge Hoop Troupe, and today I'm going to be breaking down the Toro Turn. I hope this is helpful. Actually, the Toro Turn is a combo that we have adapted from a belly dance ATS turn. So you have to be able to do a few things. It always starts from waist hooping, so you have to be able to hoop here at the waist pretty sufficiently. You also have to be able to turn with the hoop. So if the hoop is going to the left, like I am right now, you have to be able to turn with it. You have to be able to stop the hoop while it's on your waist, like that, and just grab it. You have to be able to flip it up to behind your back. So it's sort of just resting here in the crook of my back. And you can hold it up. And then you also have to be able to, from this position behind your back, you have to be able to turn it out in front of you. Okay, so those are the basic hoop moves of the turn, this combination. You also have to be able to perform a 4-count quarter turn, which I will go over in more detail, and a 2-count push turn. Notes about the turns, the types of turns that we use a lot in ATS belly dance. And the first one that we execute twice in this combo is the quarter turn, which is pretty simple. It's a 4-count turn where you're just basically turning to every wall around you. If you were in, say you had a little dancer box, and so there's one plane of the box in front of you, plane right here, and then also a plane behind you. So in the quarter turn, it's 4 counts, like I mentioned, and on the first count, you're going to be facing forward. Second count, you're facing to your left. Third count, you're behind you. Fourth count, you're to your right. And then whenever you're back on the 1, you're facing forward. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and so on. So that's how the body orientation of a 4-count quarter turn works. You're basically hitting, if you were like standing in the middle of a clock, you're hitting every 15 minutes around you. So that's how the quarter turn body orientation works. And let's take a look at the footwork. The footwork for a quarter turn, it's pretty simple. Often dancers will use a T-step footwork formation to get around their quarter turn sort of in an organized fashion. The way the T-step works is if you're turning to your left, like we are in this case, your right foot preps to turn to the left. So basically you sort of turn your right foot inward, sort of pigeon-toed. It's kind of awkward, but it works for getting around. So you turn your right foot inward on the 1, and you're prepping for the turn right now. You're still facing forward. Turn your right foot inward, and then whenever you turn over your left shoulder for the second count, correct with your left foot, and now your feet should be parallel. Okay? Do that same move again. This will prep you to turn to the back wall. Turn with your right foot, correct with your left foot, and now you should be facing the back wall. Do that same thing again with your right foot, correct with your left foot, you're turning towards the right wall. You are facing the right wall now with your feet parallel. Turn again with your right foot, correct with your left foot, you are again facing forward, and now you should be on the first count of your next move. So it goes 1 on the 1, you are already prepping to turn for your second count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. For the push turn, it's a 2-count turn. It's a little faster than the quarter turn. For the push turn, you are facing the front wall and then immediately going to the back wall and back to the front again. So it's a lot faster, and oftentimes you have to spot to keep yourself from not getting dizzy. So on the push turn, you sort of turn at an angle towards your upstage left, and on the one, your right foot is going to go out in front of you. 1, and on the 2, you're going to hit the back. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? And that's the push turn foot movement. And each time you're hitting the back wall, you're utilizing this opportunity to give you a push to turn very quickly and swiftly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Woo! Gets me dizzy. Hope that helps. Now I'm gonna break down the move a little bit further. The Toro Turn always begins in waist hooping. So if the lead is waist hooping, they are able to cue the Toro Turn. The prep for the Toro Turn is holding your arms up, each in a 90-degree angle pose. You're sort of uplifted like a statue. You have a very proud ATS posture. The actual cue to go into the combo is an inwards floreo of the hands. Okay? So beginning at waist hooping, the prep would be 90-degree arms. Cue is an inward floreo of the hands, and then you start executing the 2 quarter turns. So that's the beginning of the combo. Let's try it without any words. Then you're going to stop the hoop and bring it up behind your back. It will rest in the crooks of your elbows and right up against your hands and in your back, in your sort of curve of your back. Okay, so your hands are like this. And it's straight, it's sort of framing you, has a straight angle, it's not curved in front of you or behind you, you're not hurting yourself to hold it up. Okay. After you have brought it up into this position, you're going to execute 2 push turns, which are each 2 counts each. So we bring it up behind your back, do 2 push turns. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're back in front of you. Whenever you're back here after your push turns, you're going to tip the hoop around in front of you to make a nice round frame. At this point, your hands are inside the hoop. Just to do that a little bit closer, I'm going to kneel down. Your hands, you are holding it like this behind you after the push turns. And then you bring it up above you, tilt it, and then bring it down around like a nice frame. That way you can see it. And your hands are inside the hoop. This is the end of the combo. From here, if you are in the lead, you can cue anything else you would like. So after this combo, we need to look to the lead to make sure that we know what's going on. Let's do that broken down with no music, and I'll just do the counts. From waist hooping, here's the prep. Cue 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sort of lose my breath there. Okay, so that's the whole combo broken down. And I hope this helps a lot. Happy practicing. Be sure not to get frustrated with each other. Remember, you're having fun.